I still think you need to listen to Friday.
I listen to Friday.
Okay, can't I listen
No.
to Friday on My
Oh.
Mind by Gary Moore with what was his band called again? Uh, Wild Frontier, that was it. I mean, this is so much better than that Friday song of yours, Mickey.
No, it's the best. Mine's the best. In fact, I'm going to read the lyrics right now just so you can grasp the greatness. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
7
Frankenstein.
a.m.
Frankenstein,
Waking up in the morning.
you're wrong. I'm sorry, but I'm
Oh.
here. Here's my rebuttal for you, Frankenstein. Just listen to Das Racist, and we'll talk later.
Are you done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Okay, I'll continue. Gotta be fresh. Gotta go downstairs. Gotta have my bowl. Gotta have cereal. Seen everything, the time is going. Ticking on and on. Everybody's rushing. Gotta get down to the bus stop. Gotta catch my bus. I see my friends. My friends. Kicking it in the front seat. Kicking it in the back seat. Or sitting in the back seat, sorry.
Right,
Gotta
right.
make my mind up. What seat can I take? It's a tough decision.
It
Because
is.
it's Friday. Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Weekend. Friday, Friday. Getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, partying. Yeah. Partying, partying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Now, we're going to break it down a little bit here.
We need to do
Okay.
some analysis here.
Okay. We're going to just look at this first. Yeah. Obviously,
Obviously.
this person, Rebecca Black is excited. Okay.
Let me hold the lyrics so I can analyze this with you, Mickey. Okay.
I'll
Oh,
make
dear.
it.
Yeah, you can just link me.
There you
That'll
go.
be equally.
That's what
All
I'm
right.
looking at here.
All right. Yeah. Now I notice how it ends with arc. Now is that intentional? Is that an intentional, subtle sort of reference that it's being made by the vocalist and clearly the genius songwriter in this case?
Obviously. Rebecca Black is, in my opinion, the voice of our generation, of the new generation.
Indeed.
By the way, Skitch, I think you might want to hear this. You know they're doing a Red Dawn remake? And it's not the Homefront game, no, they're actually doing a remake of the movie Red Dawn. But since the Soviet Union collapsed, they decided to initially make
North Korea?
the villains China.
Ooh.
But now, even though no protest has been uttered by the Chinese government, the studio is going to digitally alter the entire movie to remove any reference to China and turn it into North Korea.
That's gonna be amazing.
It's going to be
Just
awesome.
to not piss off the Chinese.
Well, I wouldn't want to piss off the Chinese either.
Now speaking about the Chinese, let's get back to these lyrics because I think
In
that
China,
part-
they'll be a big hit.
It
I
is a
think-
big hit in China.
And that's the thing. The reason why is because even in China, they have Fridays, and they have to deal with some of the same deep questions that Rebecca brings up in this song.
Like,
For example,
Where does
what
sit?
seat can you take?
exactly. Do you take the front seat or the back?
Do you want to kick in the front or do you want to sit in the back? I mean,
You have
that's
to-
right there.
You got to make up your mind. So, which seat are you gonna take?
I mean, it's crazy. But,
And actually, in this case, you got to think about it. Front seat means embracing capitalism and embracing the opulent lifestyle of being in the front of the car and in control of things. Whereas sitting in the back seat means you're accepting the communist situation and fitting in your place, and it's comfortable. And you don't have to worry about where you're going, but you're not in control when you're in the back.
You don't
seat.
navigate. You navigate up front. You know,
You navigate when you're up front. So this is talking about, obviously, the decisions being made every day by people in China as they're teetering between, do they want to stay in
comfortable communism with the security,
yes,
or embrace capitalism and
all of
risk in the front
chaos.
seat.
Exactly. Take a risk in front, maybe. And I know it's not implied. I know it's not stated, but it's also implied. If you're sitting in the front seat, you're not going to wear your seatbelt because the risk that goes in there. Just because. But that's a whole different level of it. But now let's go further on this thing.
My mother taught me to always wear my seatbelt.
I would love to bring up the point of gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, because right there, Rebecca is tackling. Not only is she tackling eating disorders in America,
right?
Like anorexia and stuff. How you've got to eat breakfast. That's an important meal of the day.
Yes.
I mean, right there, it's
eating
my
disorder.
Bowl.
Right. So
my bowl, my cereal. Just deep. Just think about that.
Right. Now, do you think there's any other commentary with the first half of that stanza, gotta have my bowl? Is there any other deeper commentary being made there, or are we going to keep it at just the food approach?
I mean, I'm sure you have something. Go ahead.
I mean, the other things, gotta have my bowl. The emphasis here is my, and the importance is on the fact of the possession of a bowl. It's not gotta have a bowl. It's gotta have my bowl. She's owning it. It is hers. It is her ascending from being merely a child that has things around that she temporarily uses and becoming more of an adult that takes command and says, no, this isn't just a bowl that's in the house that the family uses that I occasionally could have. No, this is my bowl. And she's taking ownership of it.
It's hers.
God, you're right.
and soon this will transition into a trend where she becomes a fully grown woman entitled to things like her cars, her purses, her personal suntan machine. All these things starting with her own bowl.
Let's see. We're gonna move on to. This is actually really good. You can find a lot here and right here. And ticking on. No, seeing everything. The time is going. Ticking on and on. Everybody's rushing. Mm-hmm. Okay. We got to look at that right there, because right there, I mean, the first, your first view on that is, time. Time is going by and everybody's rushing. It's about slowing down and enjoying the little things in life, because
exactly.
Life is short and precious. I mean, and if you rush through things, you're going to miss out on what life has to offer. And Rebecca Black is clearly showing us this.
Now, somebody in the chat brought up an interesting point. This one says everybody's Russian, but let's also remember, the Russians used to be communist when they were the USSR.
Oh yeah, no, I thought about that too. It's Russian.
So this could be talking about the transition from Russia from being communist into being a separated, more traditional, more Westernly accepted nation, and then, as we mentioned later on, turning that question towards the Chinese and asking, are they going to join in our Western culture, in our quote-unquote accepted way of doing things? So, just saying, that's another direction we could take this if you want.
There's multiple reasons. I mean, you can tell. Like, Rebecca Black is a lyrical wordsmith.
Wordsmith, I mean, that's underplaying her talents, my friend.
She is a lyrical mastermind, a deviant of the rhyme, if you would.
Of our time. Now, let's see here. Got to get down to the bus stop.
You stole that rhyme from Rebecca.
Why am I the menu?
You see what's happening here? You see what's happening? Her prose and her pacing and her rhythmic timing just bleeds off of the page, or in this case, the screen, into our regular vernacular.
It's crazy. Real quick, I want to put on the chat. What do you mean, red logo? Why am I the mini man? I'm a little confused. Were you guys talking shit about me earlier, huh?
I'm sorry. No. I wasn't talking anything about you earlier. I'm just coughing because I had a fever earlier on, and the only cure now is more Rebecca Black and Friday.
We can move on if you'd like.
Yeah.
I mean, we can move on to the verse 2, actually. Let's go ahead and we can always come back to verse 1 if you'd like, but
Now, so 7:45, we're driving on the highway, cruising so fast, I want time to fly. Now,
we have that time reference again.
Now, the best part about this is she's deciding to abandon any sort of rhyme phrase here, because there's times before where she decided to rhyme things. Like, for example, let's go to the chorus. It's Friday, gonna get down on Friday. She expertly rhymed the word Friday with Friday in a subtle way that only Rebecca Black could pull off. However, verse 2 comes around. The first 2 lines, no rhyme. Let's go to the second 2 lines. Fun. Think about fun. You know what it is. I got this, you got this. My friend is by my right. I got this, you got this. Now you know it. Notice how there's no actual rhymes in the entire sequence there on a line-by-line basis. And in addition, 2 of the lines are, some people would say copy and pasted, but I would say we're self-inspired into each other inside this verse. So, this is something where clearly she's transcending beyond traditional Western conventions of rhyme schemes and then transferring out to her own world. So, I don't know.
Rebecca Black, like I said, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Rebecca Black is the genius voice of the new generation, and she clearly has a better grasp on music than, the Beatles. You can look at John Lennon. He has nothing on Rebecca Black. Look at Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Nothing. She is.
They're merely subpar hacks in the face of Rebecca Black. Oh wait. Oh look, I think that's my own rhyme there, Tor. I think you can verify that one.
Oh my.
It wasn't perfect, but No,
it's not Rebecca Black.
Yeah.
But, it's
yeah. Now here's so let's get you talking about verse 2 though, because I want time to fly. Now, is that a reference to the experience of being high in the sky through substances, which I don't think is the message of the song, or is it that by 7:45 we're actually talking about a metaphor where instead of being in high school, now she is a fast-paced executive, a young executive on her own, cruising so fast in the high management positions, and she wants time to fly away from it all and remember what it was back when she was younger and could actually enjoy her Fridays. I don't know. That is just...
You might be looking into it too deep, but then again, there really is no too deep with Friday.
Maybe I am, but in order to get the proper interpretation, you need to go one layer deeper in the interpretation. Then it actually becomes shallow again. Shallow enough to provide the proper depth, but...
Like I said, there is, with this kind of song, Friday, Rebecca Black, you cannot go too deep. We can go right ahead to the chorus now if you'd like, because the chorus is beautiful. If I can continue here, it's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get down on Friday.
Yes.
Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Huh?
Friday. Getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, partying. Yeah. Partying. Yeah. Fun. 4 funs. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's 4 times the fun. If you really want to look at that. Looking forward to the weekend. Oh, we got a great bridge coming up.
Oh, yeah. I saw the bridge earlier, and I thought it was... I haven't seen Days of the Week being referenced with such a gentle touch since I Got a Feeling. In fact, I think this.
I was
this-
actually thinking about that.
Yeah, exactly. Because they